So, fellow veteran to another fellow veteran. I have nothing against any political agenda for any veteran who strongly feels that there needs to be a border wall. However, I do personally feel that there doesn't need to be a border wall because it's just a waste of money and a waste of time. But let's go ahead and take a look what this guy says.
A wounded Air Force veteran believes he's come up with a way to pay for the controversial border wall, crowdsourcing on social media.
Nancy and Chuck, you guys are hypocrites?
Illegal immigration is wrong, plain and simple.
Securing our borders, enforcing our laws, protecting our workers.
Put your Trump derangement finger to the side. Support the border, support the people. It's time to protect Americans. My name is Brian Kolfage. I was in the United States Air Force and wounded in Iraq on September 11th, 2004. I started this GoFundMe because I felt that politicians and our government wasn't taking the action that they need to take. Nancy and Chuck, they are doing it for their own political agenda. They don't want the wall.
You will get no wall, and you will get a shutdown.
Most of us, speaking for myself, consider the wall immoral, ineffective, expensive.
You know what? Our country was founded on legal immigration. They act like having a wall is against full immigration and that people cannot come to the United States, which is completely false. We have a big front door they can go through. If someone wants to immigrate to the United States, go to the Border Patrol checkpoint, check in, claim asylum. That's all they have to do. It's not some big political issue. We just had enough. And I thought if anyone could really do something to make a difference.
I wish the music wasn't so loud so I can actually hear him.
I'm a regular person, and I thought maybe with my injuries, people would gravitate towards that. And it would really highlight this. We raised almost $18 million in less than 2 weeks. And it goes to show the resolve of the American people that they are also angry. They're angry like myself, and they're speaking with their checkbooks. They're speaking with their wallets. They're putting their money where their mouth is, and they're screaming at politicians by this and showing them that they support the wall and that they want this wall. Jimmy Kimmel came out publicly and called this GoFundMe and everyone raising money meth addicts, basically.
You do have to admire the sacrifice they're making. I mean, a lot of these people are dipping into their meth money for this. The president might not in Mexico or Congress to pay for the wall at all because there's some very dopey people ready to pay for it themselves. This Trump supporter, a guy named Brian Kolfage, started a GoFundMe campaign to raise $1 billion for the wall. He launched it on Sunday. It's already up to almost $9 million.
What Jimmy Kimmel did was 100% the cause of why I'm receiving death threats and why my children, my family now live in fear. I gave 3 limbs for this country. I've earned my right to have a political opinion without my family being threatened with death, without my family and my children
This sucks, man.
threatened to get shot up in our house. And these are the type of threats that my family are facing because I have a voice, because I have a...
Okay, whoever is threatening this guy, you probably deserve to be in jail. You have no reason to threaten this guy. Like I said, I don't agree with him, but there's no reason for death threats. You're a fucking idiot.
Political opinion, and I think it's disgusting of where they're taking this country, and it needs to stop. And we are just common people. We are just normal people from all across the United States, and we came together to make an impact, and we did that with this GoFundMe. It allowed us all to come together for it, and we changed political history with that moment. And this is just the beginning of it. This has been 1 week, barely, and we are changing the course of history, and we're going to get that wall, and Americans are going to put their money where their mouth is.
Okay. Now, like I said, I don't have a problem with him personally. If he strongly feels that he wants the wall, by so means, so be it. But I personally believe that the wall is a waste of money. So there are over 400,000 government workers that are not getting paid. Probably way more than that. It's probably around 800,000 now. And yet, they're shutting down the government just for this border wall. A border wall that can easily be exploited. Why do I say that? Well, you can build a wall, but people can still go over it or under it. It doesn't matter what it's made of. People will figure out a way to go over it. And that's why it's a waste of money. On top of that, we're going to waste money maintaining the wall. And I understand what he says. Like, yeah, illegal immigration is something that should not be encouraged. Legal immigration should be encouraged. So yes, go to your border agents. Go to your if you need to claim asylum, go do about it the right way. Because there is a right way and a wrong way. And if you want to go to the United States and the first thing you do when you enter the United States is commit a crime, which is enter illegally, then you don't need to be in my country or anyone else's country. That's brutal, honest truth. But I do sympathize with immigrants that are having a hard time going through immigration because immigration laws always change and there's a lot of headaches and there's a lot of paperwork you need to do. There's a lot of things that would disqualify you even if you have all the necessary arrangements to claim asylum or gain entry into the United States. I understand that. I have immigrant friends who want to immigrate to the United States. I have friends that are from other countries. But I strongly disagree of going to the United States illegally. I see no reason why you would want to come to the United States and the first thing you do is commit a crime. So, but like I said, I understand that there are hard legal proceedings and that saying it itself it sounds easier. So maybe it is on our part bad that we haven't made it a little bit easier for immigrants to come to the United States, that we made it difficult for no apparent reason. Well, I understand. It's difficult because we want to make sure that you actually want to come here, that you feel strongly that you need to come here, and that you are willing to do whatever it takes, and that you're going to be a United States citizen. But at the same time, I understand that it is difficult, and it is a little unfair at times. So maybe we could do something to fix that. However, even if we build a border wall, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to fix anything. Building a border wall will be a waste of money and waste of time to maintain it. I understand where this guy is coming from, but I just strongly don't agree with it. But that's just my opinion. And when someone states their political views and they receive death threats, that's not fixing anything. If you're going to give someone a death threat for building a border wall, you're just giving them more of a reason to build a border wall. You contradicted yourself. So, yeah, that's just my 2 cents. I don't think we need a border wall. I want to reiterate. I do sympathize with immigrants, but I do believe that you need to come to the United States legally. There are lots of people that try to come to the United States and they leave because they didn't have all the necessary paperwork and they all try to do the right thing. And all you're doing, if you're coming to the United States illegally, you're hurting those people that are trying to do the right thing. That's all you're doing. Not only is it selfish of you breaking laws and coming to the country illegally, but at the same time, like I said, I do sympathize with immigrants and I think there needs to be an easier way. But this border wall is not helping in any shape or form. So you guys can yell at me in the comments below. That's truly what I believe. And there's nothing that can make me go back on it. Because it's true. But until the day that Congress and our government makes it easier for immigrants to come to the United States, I will strongly support that. But if you're coming here illegally, I have no sympathy if you get in trouble. I do have sympathy for men, not men, but women and children who get caught in the crossfire and get in trouble, get separated from their families. But at the same time, you put them there in the first place. But at the same time, you're coming from a really bad part of the world that you want to get away from violence. And if you truly believe that what you're doing is right and you want to get away from violence, I understand that. I support that. You're coming from a bad place. Your family's getting threatened. You don't feel safe in the country you're from, so you feel like the United States is the best place for you. I understand that. I support that. But you can at least try to do the right thing for your family and come legally. Go to your border patrol. Go do the right thing. Don't try to come illegally. Because all you're doing is you're hurting the immigrants that actually want to come legally, and you're making more Americans paranoid that you're just going to break the law when you enter. So that's not coming from me. That's coming from everybody. Like I said, I don't support the border wall. I'm going to keep repeating it. It's a waste of money, but I understand where people are coming from. So you guys can take that with a grain of salt. This is Matthew Scooby. You guys have a good day. I gotta go. Peace out.